Hatsune Miku. I have nothing. I have like 7 videos I need to delete. I've had the worst time today. I've literally had the worst fucking time today. There's actually nothing I can fucking do. Everything I've played is ass. Cold War is ass. Literally, it's the fucking worst. Is this copyrighted? It probably is. I don't want to get copyrighted. There, let's fucking do something. I don't fucking know. We're doing this. There we go. Fucking, I don't know. Sorry, there's no music. It's copyright. Apparently, I think it is. I don't know. I need the views or something. I don't know. I need an excuse. That's why I'm playing this. I was playing Cold War. As you can see, I'm no longer playing Cold War. I was playing The Last of Us. I didn't rage in that one. I was trying to play the campaign, but I lost my account. So I can't. I would play to get back to where I was at, but I need fast videos now. I'm ready to fucking die. This sounds fucking difficult. Dude, I'm gonna put the sound on. Fuck, I didn't put the sound on. I can't. I need to beat. Guys, please bear with me. I don't know what to do. Please comment down below. You guys want me to play? I need to play. I need something. I need to. Yeah, there it is. Copyright. Oh, fuck. Can't be too loud. It's gonna cover me. There we go. Let's do it. We're gonna go to all random. Let's do that. No, wait. I want to do a good song that I know. Whenever we're doing a song. For those of you that don't know, I don't know what I'm gonna say. It's that simple. Whoa, shit. That's a. This is an interesting expedition. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? How is anybody supposed to do this? It's impossible. Who made this? What the fuck? I'm about to start raging. I'm ass. Fuck, I'm ass. What the fuck? Shit. Guys, I don't know what to I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm not enjoying this day. I haven't enjoyed anything this past week. Shout out to... No, don't be dry. Shout out to you, Noise Clip It. This one is the only one I know. Shout out to you, Noise Puppet, for being a constant in my views. Thank you so much for the support, and you can count on my support when you upload a video. So thank you so much. I appreciate your views and I appreciate your support in the comments. And yeah, thank you for your help. So recently I beat Resident Evil Village. The final video should have gone up before this video. If it hasn't, fuck YouTube, because that's just ass. I didn't enjoy. This is my review, by the way. This spoiled. If you haven't watched the videos, you should probably watch them before. I'm gonna be trashing on whatever I can, and then giving a compliment. I'm gonna just review it without being in the game, because I can't really stand to look at the game right now. So while I was playing Village, I realized there was a lot of things wrong with the game. For example, the game was a little too slow. In my opinion, the Resident Evil 7 moved faster and plot. The Resident Evil 8, it's like they didn't really have a way to make the game different. So they just kind of made it with, oh yeah, you know, we don't know what to do, so we need to come up with something to make Ethan take forever. So it's a little odd. You know, the beginning started off great. You know, oh, your daughter's taken. shit, you don't, Chris killed you, Mia? Fuck, that's intense. You gotta go find out why, what happened. Explore your surroundings, kill what you can, take what you can, and set it to that fucking fat duke, whatever his name is. That was fine. The beginning was fine. However, upon realization, the game got really dramatically slow. It got annoyingly slow. The game went from, oh yeah, you need to find your daughter, she's in the castle. Or not, is she in the castle? I don't know, I can't tell you because I'm a fucking bitch. Anyways, the game took a sharp turn for the worse. The beginning was slow, the castle was slow, because whenever you do exit the castle, you find out that your daughter's in a fucking jar or some shit. And yes, I did beat the game. I was on playlist, obviously it's videos, so obviously I was gonna beat the game, but it was just weird. Like, they didn't have a way to expedite the story or make it better, so they're just like, oh, we gotta make the game long. Ethan, your daughter's fucking dead, but she's not dead, but she is dead. It's like, come on, you couldn't find a way, like, oh, Mia's here, you gotta save Mia. It's like, you didn't really care for Mia, you didn't question where she was at all. Even when you found out she was still alive, you're like, Mia? No, you never said that. You're like, I need to get my daughter back. Chris, you're an asshole, but I need to get my daughter back, so fuck you. But I need my daughter back. It's like, okay, what about Mia? What about Mia? What happened to her? You didn't like her? I do like the little hints as to Mia wasn't actually Mia in the beginning of the game. So that was really cool. You know, when if you look around, you see the mirrors are closed or covered. I didn't point that out when I was playing. And when I was uploading my videos, I watched a little bit to make sure that was the next video to upload. I did realize that the mirrors were covered. At first I thought it was a visual bug. I was like, oh shit, it's probably, you know, glitched. But it wasn't glitched. Apparently it was supposed to be like that. I didn't realize it in the videos when I was recording. So that's cool. I was like, Mia's a vampire. No, she was technically, but technically she wasn't. So that was really cool. I like that. I like those little Easter eggs. But the plot just so boring. Even after you find out fucking Rose was dead or whatever, she was in a jar. Let's go get them all back. Like, the bosses were just stupid. Lady Dimitrescu was fine, you know, she was a dragon. And then you had to go fight a doll. I hate dolls. Dolls are not, I don't like dolls. You can say I'm scared of dolls. So I didn't like that part of the game. I liked it, but that was the best part of the game. There's no but. That part of the game was good. That was my favorite part of the game. It wasn't scary for a lot of YouTubers and people, and obviously that's what makes everybody human. You know, not everybody has the same opinion. My opinion is useless, dog shit, because I don't play a lot of horror games. But I can say for certainty, if you ever fear dolls, that part of the game's gonna get you. And it got me, because I hate dolls. And it got me. It was really scary for me. And it wasn't even just the doll part. It was there's an unkillable, and it was the fact that there was an unkillable enemy chasing you, and if you didn't think quickly, you were gonna have a hard time. So that was really messed it up, because I was like, damn, I could take my time before I made it to the dollhouse. Before I made it to the house of Benevito, I was like, I could take my time. And I messed up my first death. I messed that up hard. I was like, damn, I'm not even paying attention. So that part was bad. That was really scary for me. And then after you leave the house of Benevito, the boss fight was, a boss fight. It was generic boss fight. Oh, you don't have your weapons, but you do. So it was generic. It was decent. It without a doubt, it could have been better. But it was definitely better than the swamp monster. You later on make it to a fucking swamp and you fight Moreau. Oh fuck. And while you fight Moreau, you realize, you find notes, little Easter eggs saying, oh, there's a fish. I didn't know what that meant at the time, but then I realized Moreau's a fucking fish. This guy's a fucking fish. So that part was a little, you know, the twist was a little ass. So I didn't enjoy that part too much. I went over that. I didn't really care about that. But the part of that game, that part of the game just got really generic. You know, it's like they're trying to have a water level. You don't need a water level in your game. You don't need it. It's like if a Call of Duty game always naturally had a desert map. You can have it. But the difference between Call of Duty desert maps and Resident Evil 8 water maps is they're done great in Call of Duty. If the developer knows what they're doing. Resident Evil 8's map for the water, the little swamp area, it wasn't good. In my opinion, it was very boring. It was probably, like, in my opinion, it was probably the worst part of the game. Because the boss fight sucked. The areas sucked. And it was just pathetic. I didn't enjoy it at all. I was in a foul mood when I was playing the game after that, because I was like, this game was supposed to be great. It's mediocre. Resident Evil Village wasn't scary in the sense of, oh shit, this is a Resident Evil game. The scariest part of the game for me was the dollhouse. Even if I wasn't scared of dolls, I probably would say that's still the scariest part of the game, because it's such a small area and it just has a lot of, like, the morbidity of it. It's like, damn, why is Mia's picture here dead? Oh, Mia wanted to tell me something? So it's like you're constantly thinking what's going on. The castle was generic, you know, it's just a standard area. I was expecting it to pick up right then and there. I didn't. The castle was very generic and boring, you know. It just wasn't the best. I really wish that part of the game was better, especially considering how the game was literally, like, promoted in the castle, you know. Trailer this, trailer that, demo this, demo that. It was in the castle with Lady Dimitrescu. I was assuming they were gonna make sure the start of the game. Unfortunately, the start of the game was nobody. The dollhouse was good, the doll was not. So, my favorite part of the game was probably one of the worst parts of the game, because they didn't really have anything to add to the game. You don't need a dollhouse into the game. Don't need a water level in your game. So, I didn't really understand that part. Anyways, moving on. If I was in denial, I would probably say, oh, the game was fucking amazing up to that point, right? The water level messed up the game for me. The water level was really boring. It was disgustingly boring. I didn't like it at all. I hated it so much. So ignoring that water level, you get to the factory eventually. After you beat all that dog shit, you get to the factory. In the factory, Heisenberg was supposed to be the worst of the four lords, according to the Duke. He was, you know, his area was definitely the hardest. His area was definitely the most bullshit, the most time-consuming, the most just out of there. Does that make sense? So his area is definitely the most bullshit. Unfortunately for his area, there is too much to do, too little to do. I mean, there was no secret. So it was weird. There was really nothing to do in that. You beat the area, there's nothing else. Once you beat it, you don't really go back to it, you don't really think about it. The only thing I liked about Heisenberg's factory was the boss fight. Heisenberg was the best boss fight in the game. Heisenberg literally has the best boss fight in the game. Fighting him in that little tank thingy was like an anime. It was like an episode of an anime. That shit was intense. It was super fucking fun. If you weren't fast enough, you were gonna die. I liked that boss fight a lot. That boss fight was super cool. It was fucking cool. I liked it. If I had the opportunity to go back and play just that area, I would. But unfortunately, in order to do that, I would either have to load in a save or have to beat the game again. And I really do not feel like doing that because the game isn't that good. So they need to have like a boss rush mode or something. So Heisenberg's area, only the boss fight was good. There's too much back and forth, too many enemies, too many bullet sponges of enemies. You know, enemies took too long to kill because they took too many bullets. The enemies were just over dramatic. It was annoying. Too much back and forth, like I said. That area was a mess. They were smoking hot when they made that level, without a doubt. They were definitely on crack or whatever. They were on something, but they definitely weren't sober. So, whenever you beat Heisenberg's factory, you die automatically. Yes, Mother Miranda comes out and kills Ethan, rips out his heart, and guess what? He's dead. Ethan apparently, upon going on with the game, Evelyn comes back, talks to Ethan in like his fucking wet dream or something, whatever the fuck that was, and yeah, apparently Ethan's been dead since Resident Evil 7. I feel like of that part, they really gave up at the game. During that, they were like, we need to get the game out of here now. Like, the game's not good? I don't think I asked. We need to get this game out of there and the stores. We need money. Or whatever they were thinking, because honestly, that was just boring. The whole, oh, you're killing your enemies, but in reality, you are the enemy. That part's so generic, so plain, so stupid. They gave up, for sure. It's like they went on, it's like they were watching a Top 10 Watch Mojo. They're like, Top 10 Watch Mojo, how to make a good guy actually the bad guy. Oh, the best way, number 10, number 1. This guy, turns out that the good guy is actually the bad guy all along. Like, come on, get the fuck out of here. You could have come up with something better than that. I've seen you do better in previous games. Resident Evil Village was supposed to surpass its predecessors. In my opinion, it's a step back from its previous predecessors. It really wasn't that good. Resident Evil Revelations had better plot twists. I will make a list of that. Mark my words. Or don't, because I keep promising and I don't really, you know, do anything to do that, to complete that. Anyways. The game could have been better. For sure, the game could have been better. It just wasn't. It just really wasn't. So, what is this one again? Anyways, fuck, I'm droning on. Skipping, passing that. Whenever you die, you play as Chris, and Chris is all depressed and shit. You find Mia, you play as Chris. Playing as Chris is probably the best gameplay part of the game, because the gameplay is like it's supposed to. Fun, fast, efficient, get the job done, no hesitation. Unfortunately, you only play as him for a short amount of time. Even when you do finish playing as him, you come to a part where you fight a bullet sponge. Literally an enemy that takes forever to fucking kill, unless you have like special abilities, which Chris does. He has a strike. So that part was a little disappointing. However, whenever you beat that, you find the real Mia. Mia's like, oh shit, you're good. Oh, you're actually Mia? Wow, I thought your Mother Miranda in fucking prison. I don't know why you locked yourself up or pretending. Whatever. That part was stupid. And apparently Mother Miranda can mimic people, and they find out that earlier in the game, you find out that Mother Miranda had mimicked Mia and then mimicked the corpse. So how do you mimic a body? So stupid. At that point, they might as well said she mimicked the bread and they were eating her and they got infected or some shit. I don't know. Anyways, apparently whenever you do that, you beat the fucking whatever it's called, the Metataitsi or whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. Anyways, doing that, Ethan then finds out that he's been dead from 7. Jack Baker killed Ethan Winters. Wow, such a plot twist. So yes, confirmed, he is the bad guy that he swore to defeat. So Ethan then wakes up and he is walking around without a heart. You find the Duke. The Duke has you in his carriage and he's taking you to Mother Miranda. The Duke's like, once you do this, you can never go back to your old world. Ethan was like, I have to do it. The Duke's like, alright, send me your shit first, because I need some money. No, he didn't say that, but you get the point. Anyways, you go find Mother Miranda, you find out that, trying to get the daughter back, you get the daughter back, but Ethan loses Rose. You find Mother Miranda, and when you beat her, you see Ethan was, as a matter of fact, molded. The little slime things from Resident Evil 7. The creepy crawlies. Yes, Ethan is in fact molded. Which makes no sense. Because Chris would have noticed. But yes, whenever you defeat Mother Miranda, Ethan's hand slowly starts to decay as a molded would die. And yeah, Ethan's dead or whatever. Chris finds him and they start trying to blow up the Metatytsi and the village. Ethan gives him Rose and says, you get out of here, I'm already dead, something like that. And Ethan blows up the village and dies, or so we believe. I don't actually know what happened after that. So then, time skip for no fucking reason. A time skip. Rose is apparently an adult, or she's something. I don't understand what happened at that point. Anyways, yes, Rose is, as a matter of fact, Rose is older now. The time skip happens. You don't know what happens to Mia. You don't know what happens to Ethan. This cuts to Rose on a bus. Rose is on a bus now. She is heading somewhere. She is going to the fucking... She's going to... Fuck, I don't even know. She's going to the cemetery. There we go. She's going to the cemetery to visit Ethan's grave. Happy birthday, Dad. Sorry I couldn't visit you earlier. I was out of tests. When she said that, I thought she was in college, but no. Then you see a soldier come out, or someone, an agent come out. And yes, she's, as a matter of fact, not getting tested in school. She's getting tested, literal tests. Like a test subject, like a guinea pig. Or I think. Then the fucking guy calls her Evelyn. The agent calls her Evelyn. She almost kills him, whatever, saying, oh, I'll show you something I haven't even showed Chris. Yes, such a good plot. Good job. Rose is now strong. So apparently, Mother Miranda knew that Rose was compatible to bring back her daughter because she was a perfect embodiment. I don't know, I forgot. She's a perfect vessel. So that part was stupid. Anyways, continuing on with that. The agent on the mic says, "I have a clear shot. You want me to take it?" He said, "No, I could take care of her. She's a daughter. I could take care of it. She's just a little girl." And she gets in the truck. And yeah, you see that she's wearing Ethan's sweater when she gets off the bus in the beginning, by the way. So yeah, she gets in the truck. They start driving away, and before the screen cuts off, people have noticed that they use photo mode, and they have noticed that a player icon resembling Ethan Winters shows up and stops the car. I don't know if they were lazy, because it shows the bandaged Ethan Winters, the player model, but we don't know if it's actually Ethan. My guess was they got lazy as fuck, but my guess is not. It's just a guess, obviously. I don't have any evidence to back it up. Judging by the way the village played, my guess is they were lazy. Because honestly, Village plays like if it was made by lazy people. I was really hoping the game would go back to its roots where it was supposed to be scary. But unfortunately, it wasn't scary. It was very pathetic. The only scary part was because I had a weakness to dolls. I'm naturally scared of dolls. So that wasn't even fair. That was not even scary. That's just unfair. So yeah, that's my review. My review of the game, all in all. Out of 10, I give it a 5, and that's being generous. I want to give it a 1, but you know, hypothetically speaking, there was parts of the game that were good. You know, beating the game, that was so good. Not because the ending was good, but because I never had to play it again. So yeah, that was good. That was a good part. That's a couple points right there. More points. You know, the cutscenes, animations, they weren't good. Unfortunately, the animations weren't good. They're very boring. I didn't really feel the enhancement of a PS5. I was playing on a PS5. I didn't feel the enhancement because the only thing different was adaptive triggers. It's not an enhancement. That's very very stupid. And yeah, so that was boring. I don't understand what the game's obsession with terrible plot, but that's all they had. But honestly, the game was just a mess in my opinion. Hold on. So yeah, the game's a mess. My review for the game, 5 out of 10. I would go lower, but I have to be realistic, and there was parts of the game that I enjoyed. You know, the dollhouse was enjoyable because I went back to its roots: scary, fun, efficient, be smart. The be smart, don't rush in, if not you're gonna die. But that was the only part. Heisenberg's boss battle was fun. The final boss was designed poorly. She had stupid attacks. In the beginning, she was pathetic. When I found out her moveset, she was even more pathetic. She couldn't even hit me properly. So yeah, I find that to be very stupid. So yeah, all in all, beating the game really wasn't that enjoyable. Of course, Ethan had to play the whole. Oh, you know, I have to kill myself for the greater good, or whatever the plot, whatever the story was. I don't know what the story was. But yeah, Resident Evil Village, all in all, was, in my opinion, a fail. Resident Evil Revelations is better. Revelations is better. I was gonna say 2, but 2 was awful. Resident Evil 2 was better. Resident Evil 4 was better. Everything was better. The only exception would be Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 6 was pathetic, but I felt as though I had more fun playing 6 because at least it wasn't hyped up to the point where I pre-ordered the game. So I didn't spend money on the game. I didn't want it. I really wanted Village. I really wanted to succeed, but unfortunately, the one saving grace Village has is mercenaries, and you can't get that until you beat the fucking game. Or at least I didn't get it until I beat the game. So yeah, mercenaries was the only saving grace, and honestly, that's already a little repetitive. Capcom, a word of advice next time: if the game isn't finished, don't release it. And if you call that a finished product, then you should really evaluate what you finished in the past, because unfortunately, Village felt very, very underwhelming. So yeah, Village was underwhelming. I didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed Cold War more, and Cold War was less expensive. So if I had a chance to get my refund back for Village, trust me, we wouldn't be having this argument. I wouldn't be complaining so much, because I honestly, the rate as the game is going, I really do think I should get my refund back, my money. So yeah, I'm sorry if you thought the game was good. If you think the game is good, don't let my opinion change that. This video is my opinion only. So don't take it the wrong way. Don't take it personally. Okay? whatever I said in this video, don't take it personally. Except for you, Capcom. Fix your game. Your game sucks. So yeah, that is my review for Resident Evil Village. If you think differently, let me know down in the comments below. Why? I need some evidence, because I am not about to blow smoke up Capcom's ass. If you think the game is good, by all means, tell me why. I need to know. Because apparently you guys see something that I didn't. And I really hope that you guys see my mind, because I really do want a positive opinion on the game. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you were able to watch the whole video. I hope you were able to understand my point, if you were able to. I hope you guys really did enjoy Village if you played it, because I just want you guys to enjoy what you want to. I don't want to be the one to ruin a game for you based on opinion of my own. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. If not, please let me know. I don't know how to end this video, so I'm just gonna end it with this little note. These videos are my opinion. If you don't like my opinion, please don't take it personally. Please don't. There's no point in taking anything personally if it's not gonna help you with anything. You take what you want personally. Take it however you want, right? But if not, I don't know. Keep in mind, if you don't like what I say, you're not hurting anybody but yourself. Because I won't listen to it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and you'll hear me in the next video. See ya.